Hey guys, so today I'm going to be talking about Jupiter in Pisces. This is going to be the last video in my Jupiter sign series. Before this I talked about Jupiter in Aquarius, so it's all about the Jupiter sign series, and today I'm going to be talking about Jupiter in Pisces. So what happens when the planet of expansion, good opportunities and benefits, because Jupiter is a benefic planet, what happens when it is in the Neptunian sign of Pisces. So keep watching. Before I get started with the rest of the video, I wanted to let you guys know that I do natal chart readings. So I look at your birth chart, I look at the different houses, planets, interplanetary aspects, and I use that to discover what kind of blockages are holding you back in your life, and give you a practical recommendation and an action plan that you can use to overcome these challenges. So this is very practical information that you can apply to your everyday life and start seeing results in your life. I also do relationship compatibility. So if you're trying to get into a relationship, if you have a crush on somebody, and if you want to know what the relationship is going to be like, if you both are compatible or not, I can do a compatibility reading for you. I'll need both of your birth chart details, like your date of birth, birth time and place, and then I can process the reading. I also do tarot card readings, so you can ask me a question related to any aspect of your life. It can be about your career, finance, health, relationships, your home life, basically any aspect of your life, and I'll do a tarot card reading for you. You can check out my Facebook store. I posted the link in the description box below. So my Facebook store has all the details of all the services that I provide, including astrology, tarot. I also do crystal readings, so I give you crystal recommendations based on your unique birth chart, based on your unique challenges. I do one-on-one counseling, so you can sit with me on a one-on-one session where you can ask me specific questions about your life, and I'm going to literally help you probe into each of these areas and help you get through it. I also do spell work. I recently started taking up spell work requests. So I do spells for love, romance, attracting someone, protection spells like protection from the evil eye, and confidence spells, charm spells, a lot of other spells as well, so you can contact me for that as well. All the prices and all the information are available on my Facebook store page, so that link is in the description box. Be sure to check it out. And if you want a customized reading done and not the what is there on the Facebook store, you can drop me an email at astrolug111@gmail.com and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Okay, so let's get started. Jupiter in Pisces. So Jupiter, let me just talk a little bit about Jupiter, what it's about. So Jupiter is the planet of expansion. Everybody's got a Jupiter in their chart. It depends on where Jupiter is in your chart. Basically, it's going to expand that energy. It's going to expand the qualities of that sign, of that house, wherever Jupiter is in your chart. Jupiter is a benefic planet, which means that it bestows good energy in your chart. It's a planet that bestows blessings on you. Jupiter is the planet that opens up new opportunities for you in life. So if you are trying to attract better opportunities into your life, then Jupiter is the one that you want to look to, because if you activate that, that's basically opening the portal which will enable you to get the abundance and wealth that you desire in this life. Now Pisces, let's talk about Pisces. Pisces is basically the last sign of the zodiac sign series. It's the 12th sign of the zodiac. It rules the 12th house. Pisces is ruled by Neptune, which is all about, it's a hazy planet. It's all about delusions, illusions. There is a lot of dissolving of boundaries that happens when we talk about Neptune energy, because Pisces is the 12th house. It rules the 12th house. The 12th house, in my opinion, as an astrologer, my personal opinion, I feel like the 12th house is the real house of death. Everybody says the 8th house is the house of death. Yes, definitely, but I really feel like the 12th house is the real house of death, because you're basically transitioning into the other world. And that's why Pisces people are very gifted when it comes to the spiritual dimension, the other dimensions, astral travel, getting very lucid dreams. That's very Piscean energy, Neptunian energy. So when you've got Jupiter in Pisces, your Jupiter is going to basically expand these qualities in your birth chart. So what does that mean? You are likely going to be the kind of person who finds everyday chores, everyday routine, which is basically Virgo, the opposite of Pisces. You're going to find all that very, very tedious. Like, you're the kind of person who likes to daydream, who likes to drift into fantasy land. And I know a lot of astrologers talk about Pisces in this way, like they are daydreamers, they don't really have goals, they don't have anything going on. There's a very sort of almost negative impression that people paint about Pisces energy, but I'm here to say that Pisces, the gifts of Pisces lies elsewhere. So if you've got Jupiter in Pisces, there is a way to turn this around in your favor. So yes, you don't like everyday routine, you don't like, chores and having a structure in everyday life, because you feel like that ties you down and you don't like being tied down. You are a water sign, you are a mutable water sign. Your symbol is the fish, Pisces symbol is the fish, and the fish keeps flowing. It's fresh water energy. So Pisces is not stagnant like Scorpio, which is a fixed water sign. Pisces is always flowing. So your gift is in tapping into that mutable energy of your chart. So when you really get into the flow, as they say, I'm being in the flow, that's very Pisces. So when you're getting into that zone, that's when you really start seeing more results in your life. So what does that look like practically? For example, let's say you've got a project to work on, just as an example, just so that you can understand it in a practical context. Let's say you've got a project that you need to finish and you've got a deadline, say in a week, right? If you try to follow a structure like a Virgo would, like a Jupiter in Virgo would be very, very happy with having a set schedule. Like, okay, I need to spend 2 or 3 hours every single day to get this project done by XYZ deadline. But for you, Jupiter in Pisces, that does not really apply, because if you try to apply that kind of logic to your system, you're going to basically reject it, because Pisces energy is not like that. Pisces energy is not going to follow Virgo systematic methods. So for you, Jupiter in Pisces, if you've got a project, if you've got a deadline in a week, the best way for you to do that is to tap into your water energy, which is your intuition. So what does your body tell you? What is your, what does your vibe tell you? Do you feel like working on this project right now? If yes, then go for it. If not, then don't do it. And I know this sounds weird, because you'll be like, I'll never finish my project this way if I just go with the flow, but that's not true. The thing is, Pisces follows an ebb and flow. It keeps flowing. So you will have your cycles of being up and down, up and down. So you need to follow that intuition. So if you're in that productive phase at that moment, then you need to follow that. And that can be any time of the day. Like, that's why I said Pisces doesn't really follow a schedule like Virgo would. So you could have your spike in productivity happening at 3 a.m. in the night, like in the morning, whereas everybody else is asleep. But that's okay, because you're a Jupiter in Pisces. So for you to get the most out of your what you've got going on in your chart, you'll have to tap into your natural intuition's rhythm. So what does that look like? If you're feeling like you're very creative at 3 in the morning, then that's what you do. You get up at 3 in the morning and you work on that project. You don't try to think of it like a Virgo would or an earth sign would, like, no, this is the time for me to sleep, I need to focus on it in the morning. For you, Jupiter and Pisces, it's about doing what feels right in that moment. And Pisces is very much about being in the moment, and I think this is true for all the mutable signs, Gemini, Virgo, Pisces, and Sagittarius. But the difference with Pisces is it's a water sign, so the flow is more fluid, it's a water element. So that's one advice that I would give you if you've got a Jupiter in Pisces. The other thing is that, for you, everyday reality can be too harsh. Like, the world is too harsh for you sometimes, and you can get very overwhelmed. especially if you're in a job or a situation that requires a lot of fixed hours or which doesn't allow for much creativity. That's not going to really do much for you, because Jupiter in Pisces is the sign of the artist. Pisces is a very, very, very creative sign, very spiritual sign. So for you, Jupiter in Pisces, the best way to activate your Jupiter is to look at career choices, is to look at paths that help you explore the spirituality and creativity that you have that you have to offer the world. So for you, it's about you, and the thing is, you've got this gift of being able to tap into other dimensions so easily. Like, that's why you have very lucid dreams. You're able to get information from other sources, other dimensions, without even having to do much about it. Like a lot of other signs, they may actually have to take time out to sit with themselves, and then they'll be able to tap into these other realms. But you, Jupiter in Pisces, you have this gift naturally. It doesn't take much effort for you to access these portals. So when you start doing that, basically when you start listening to your body, when you start listening to your own cycle, your own rhythm, what your intuition, your soul, your source energy is telling you, that's when you're going to start activating the Jupiter. That's when you're going to start seeing the positive aspects flow into your life. So what does that look like? That looks, so basically, abundance, prosperity, wealth. That's what Jupiter is about. That's going to start getting activated once you start tapping into your natural Pisces energy. Now, Pisces also rules the 12th house. Pisces is also ruled by Neptune, which is about illusions. So sometimes you may have larger than life goals, but they may not be realistic. So how do you tackle that? You take a page from Virgo. So you break down those extremely larger than life goals into smaller goals, and then you pursue those smaller goals till you achieve them, and that's going to give you a boost of confidence, because Pisces generally doesn't have too much. It's not very high in the confidence department, because they feel like they're so different from everybody else, because Pisces is the 12th sign. They've got a little bit of every sign in the zodiac, and so they feel like they don't really fit in anywhere. And plus, there's this whole other dimension that they can access so easily. So they always feel like they are a little bit weird, they are a little bit different, and that's where that low confidence comes from. But I'm here to tell you guys that you have a strength that nobody else in the zodiac has, and that's why I'm telling you that if you start accessing this as a strength and not as some weird gift that you've got from the universe, this is a gift. So you need to really start flipping the script and looking at it like this is there to serve you. So once you start looking at your Pisces gifts as a gift, that's when you're going to start activating your Jupiter. That's when abundance, finances, wealth, all of this good stuff is going to start flowing into your life, and you're going to get the benefits that your Jupiter in Pisces has in store for you. So guys, that's my take on Jupiter in Pisces. If you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. If you already subscribed to my channel, thank you so much guys. I love you so much. Namaste. And if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe to my channel. You can click on the red subscribe button at the bottom of this video, and you can also click on the bell icon next to the subscribe button, so that whenever I post a new video, you get a notification in your inbox and you can stay tuned for all of my latest updates. So thanks a lot for watching guys, and see you in my next video where I'm going to be starting a series on Saturn. So that's going to be interesting. So this completes my Jupiter Sign series, and I'm going to be starting the Saturn Sign series very soon. Stay tuned. I love you guys so much. Bye. See you in my next video.